changed. What a fool, California, but that you knew. I'm brand new to the scene, causing ruckus every time I do my thing. Hey girl, we should all be friends. Come to my spot, party never ends. This life is crazy, excuse me pretty lady. All I wanna hear you say, oh, do you like it like that? Do you like it like that? Do you like it like that? Say, oh, do you like it like that? Do you like it like that? Do you like it like that? Say, oh, do you like it like that? Do you like it like that? Do you like it like that? Say, oh, do you like it like that?
Hello, crowd. Welcome back. Kayla ShaDay here again with the PCH Crew.
How you doing?
Hey.
Hope you guys are doing fantastic.
We're great.
Perfect. Good to hear. You guys up and at 'em this morning a little bit, maybe.
You gotta get out here and get in.
You gotta have to get in.
You guys beat me here, so.
Well, we're just too excited.
We live right around the corner.
She's like, I do too.
He's the most punctual person I've ever met in my life. Like, that's why it's
I
cool.
believe in being
I just
an
have
hour
him pick me up
early.
he just picks me up because
He
I know
believes
it's
in being an hour late.
And the other two guys are always way later.
Well, no worries. First of all, thank you, Sean, for letting me use your mic. If you have lipstick on it, I apologize.
Absolutely. There was already lipstick on it, so it's cool.
Yeah, he wears
All right.
You keep telling him, don't wear lipstick while you're playing. It doesn't.
He just
you're gonna get the
continually
audience
shows
in the
up
wrong crowd.
with lipstick on.
Usually, I'm pretty sure
Swears
he's
it's
got
his
like
girlfriend, but I saw him in his car one day.
lipstick. I'm pretty sure he's got like a garter belt under those jeans right there.
What I do on the weekend is
All about that secret life.
He is all about that life.
Yeah.
Don't
All about
get me
that
started on that. So,
Well, no worries. Thank you guys so much for sitting down with me. I truly appreciate it. Now, for the people out there that don't know you, why don't you go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourselves?
All right. Well, we are the PCH Crew. We've been together, I think, since September. So it's been quite a journey. It's only February, and it's been a lot of fun. Right now, we're working on a brand new EP. It's going to be a little bit different sounding than what you've heard before, because now it's just we're a performance-based band, so we want to make music that will translate on stage.
Excellent. You guys do have a very, very awesome live show. I have got to see you guys perform with Aaron Carter, who is one of my first celebrity crushes, but we won't go into that because it's way too much ammunition for someone to make fun of.
He is
the only one.
Shout out Aaron Carter.
He's so dreamy. No worries. So what was it like opening for Aaron Carter?
Aaron Carter's show was a blast. That was they really rode out the whole like red carpet for us, and you know the Aaron Carter band. Aaron was a really awesome guy. Their whole crew was really awesome.
Yeah.
So they made the experience it was really memorable. It's one of the best shows I've ever played in my life.
Yeah, the crowd was awesome.
We ran into we made a bunch of new fans. Yeah, it was really cool.
It's pretty cool for once having the opportunity to actually treat fans. You know, like we're all musicians, so we all have those people that, like for me, it was kind of like meeting Tommy Lee. Just you could see in like every single one of those girls' faces. They're like, oh my God, these guys are all stars.
Yeah.
And just
Guilty.
right, 1,200
Sorry,
girls
guys.
screaming for Patrick to take off his shirt.
Yeah, that was
And
me.
he did.
He did.
I made sure.
Wow.
I made sure.
I told him, like, you better take that off,
He
otherwise
was gonna
go
punch me.
crazy
He
here.
threatened me.
There was one girl that told everybody to basically get naked, and it was really awkward.
Darn. That's cool. I was waiting for them to take their shirts off.
I tried taking mine off, and they screamed and told me to put it back on.
See, it's a little more legal for you guys to do it as compared to females.
What do you mean?
We know nothing of that.
I didn't get tickets.
18 and over is what I don't know what you're talking about. But.
All right. So, how long have you guys maybe individually been making music? You said you guys have been a group basically since September.
Yeah.
How did you guys all get started into music?
Let's start off with Justin.
Well, I grew up listening to music. Obviously, my parents were always listening to music. My dad had a real huge like jazz and kind of fusion-y background he listened to. So I always had this crazy music in my head since I was little. And then when I got old enough to figure out that that's what I wanted to do, I literally went to a show one day at the Dragonfly with my buddy, and I was like about 18, 19, and I was kind of trying to still figure out what I wanted to do with my life. And I walked into the Dragonfly, and there's this band called System of a Down playing, and it was like their second show. And there's this band called Snots, and this other band called Static X. All these huge bands that are huge now. But I walked into that venue, and I was just like, my jaw just dropped. I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. I'm like, right there, I knew in that moment, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
That's very cool.
And, so seeing that kind of energy live is what spawned me. It wasn't like, oh, I want to play bass better and I want to play guitar. it was seeing those guys go off like that and emote to the audience, and that that's just set a fire in my heart to do this full on now. And now I'm addicted.
Now I grabbed him and stole him. Now he's here.
Well, thank you for doing so. Thank you for doing so.
All right, Blake, tell him.
In 1967, I spent the summer high up in the Alps, working with a couple of monks, and one of them came up to me and he
You
said,
look fantastic for your age, by the way.
"Thank you." Just shaved this morning, but he came up to me and he said, "Blake, son, we're going to teach you a new instrument." And I spent years meditating. I didn't really move much, just sat there. And
Blake, son, from the
he
Alps.
came to me one morning and I was like, you know what? I want to bang on some wood for the rest of my life. And
Hello.
there was the drums.
Take that as you will, guys.
And then after that, he started playing drums.
But no, 2001, I saw Kiss and Aerosmith at the Forum, and I grew up in a music family. My dad played bass in the 70s. My brother was a bass player, and just kind of, there was a drum set, and I saw, Peter Criss, and I was like, I want to do that. So.
Very cool. So how about you, Patrick?
Well, as a kid, I started taking guitar lessons when I was only about 5 or 6. And I just kept trying out instruments, and nothing really fit for me. I was like, whatever. But I always had a really, knack for music. I was just obsessed with music. I listened to everything, country, hardcore rap, and growing up, it was weird. But then I heard Eminem, and when he came out, I think in 1999, I listened to I think it was the Marshall Mathers or some shit.
Marshall Mathers EP?
EP, yeah. So yeah, after that, I just started to do a lot of poetry, and it was kind of funny because when I was in elementary school, I was terrified to talk to girls, so my way of communicating was I would write them poems, and then I brought my friends to go give it to them. So
That's so cute.
yeah, so that's how that started, and I got into songwriting. And I remember the first time I performed was in my senior year in high school in front of the whole school. And ever since that day, that was 3,000 people I think that day. Ever since that day, I was hooked. So from that point on, I knew music was something that I wanted to do, and it's kind of been full force since then.
Ooh. That's awesome.
My experience and background is similar to Justin, I'd say. I kind of grew up with classical music and jazz, and I studied that for a while. And actually, last night I got to see one of my idols of the jazz world and the classical world, Bela Fleck.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Was Victor Bloom there?
No, he wasn't.
Ah.
But
I love him.
it was him with his string quartet.
Wow.
And you guys say California isn't cultured. Come on now.
We have more than tacos.
It was unbelievable, but yeah, it was really cool going back because I remember one of the first jazz fusion concerts I ever saw was Bela Fleck and the Fleck Tones with Victor Wooten.
What?
And it was it just changed my life. It really did. And ever since then, I've just I can't get away from music.
It's like an addiction.
It
really is.
Yeah.
Music's like the only thing that, besides booty time, that's amazing. There's very few things like that. That's why a lot of you see these old musicians do drugs and stuff after because they're trying to chase that high. It's such a high that you get when you're on stage and you're bonding with it. Because you bust your ass in the studio, training day after day, perfecting your songs, perfecting your performance, and then you finally get a chance to show it to the people, and they see it for your set, which is 30 minutes to an hour long, but they don't realize that you just spent the last 80 hours, the last week, to do that 130 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and you guys just witnessed Justin learning so much about Sean over here.
Yeah,
I just found out.
You didn't know anything about him before?
I didn't even know he went to school.
Yeah.
I just thought he came out
Apparently
like that.
he's a human being, and we just discovered it.
That's a good start.
He likes jazz metal.
Jazz metal?
That's what we all do.
He's starting a jazz metal band.
Does anybody-
Shout out to anybody if you want to join, hit him up.
Yeah, we like it.
music.
Anybody play flute over here?
Well, we tried to get Ron Burgundy to come in.
I'm not prepared at all.
But
I'm not prepared, no, really.
he's never prepared, and then he comes in and he has all his shit in his sleeves, so we're like,
I hate to see when he is prepared.
I don't know if that's ever possible.
I don't know. That's
Is that
pretty
possible?
I
might
don't
be.
know. I'd love to meet Ron Burgundy.
We'll try to get him in for the next interview. He's kind of like our hidden fifth member.
There you go.
He never
He's
really
on all
shows up.
he's on all the
I'll
songs,
get a show Ron
but
Burgundy.
we have him buried in the mix, so you almost have to have dog ears to hear what he's doing, but he's on the mix. So.
Fair enough.
It's lower than you.
Thank you, Will Ferrell.
Thank
He's lower than me on the mix.
We just muted him.
I think I'm just not on it.
All right, next question.
All right, so for all the ladies out there, do you guys have any celebrity crushes?
Oh God, Scarlett
Yes.
Johansson.
Yes.
Scarlett
Yes.
Johansson is somebody
Kate
who I was-
Upton, if you are out there, I love you.
And,
Find me.
Remy LaCroix
He's in
and
Southern California.
Jada Stevens. You know who you are. Don't let me elaborate on that anymore.
All right, now for you guys, I don't count in this mix, okay?
Oh,
Totally kidding.
sorry.
Totally kidding.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Man, this is a tough one.
we thought we were gonna,
Throw it out
I
there.
just have a crush on
Brad Pitt.
every beautiful woman I see. This is tough. I'm the only single member, so I probably shouldn't have said that. But shout out.
Your
Hit me up.
Twitter's gonna explode. No worries. So if you guys, if each one of you could pick one artist to play a show with, what would your quote-unquote dream lineup?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh man, I think for me it definitely would be Eminem.
Eminem, pretty cool.
Dream lineup?
I'm surprised you didn't say Macklemore.
Yeah. Oh.
Um,
Or the neighborhood.
I don't know. Floyd.
I can hear your brain working back there.
Can I throw out like 10?
Floyd.
Pink Floyd, Revolution, Motley Crue, Kiss, Aerosmith. I don't know.
You said dream team, or would you say?
like dream lineup, like your dream concert lineup.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'd be Led Zeppelin,
Alright.
and then it would be Deftones, and God, Harvard. I don't even want to get. Just those first two would be opening up for us.
There you. Whoa.
How about just the California roots? Any California roots?
Any California as well? Puts me out, guys.
Wow. That is a really hard question.
Yeah.
I've never really thought about that before. Wait, so what's the scenario? Are we playing?
You guys are playing Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
It's a sold-out show,
Well, that's a different question.
and it's going to be televised for the world to see.
Miley Cyrus, Jay-Z, Bieber up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Would be great.
Jay-Z, like that would be.
Prince.
Eminem.
I want to play with Kiss.
Michael Jackson,
Put Kiss in there.
Yeah, Kiss. I mean,
Michael
Elvis,
Hendrix.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
There we go.
There you go.
He's a good
Too
performer,
soon.
man.
Too soon.
It
Oh.
wasn't a joke about him dying.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Wait, what? He's dead?
Heath Ledger.
Oh, sorry.
Am I just saying that?
Yeah, so that's a tough question, but
Hey, no, that's
Yeah.
all right. Get your gears working a little
I
bit.
know it's tough.
Now, where do you guys see yourself in 5 years?
For us,
Where would you like to be then?
definitely be an arena band. That's the goal. It's tough for me. My roommate is Miguel's bass player, so when he goes on tour, he's playing Staples Center size venues every night. So I obviously want to experience that, and I think we all can relate. Play a lot of big festivals. We obviously want to be at Coachella eventually, and
You guys better
We
remember.
want to tour worldwide. We want to be on a tour
Yeah.
bus playing every night,
yeah,
screaming our hearts out, and because we're not shit if we didn't have you fans.
yeah.
So we want to make more fans.
Thank
we
you
can play
guys for
more.
remembering that. So
Yeah.
they do care about their
We're
fans.
nothing without the fans.
Yeah.
The fans were the main thing that we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you guys. So
All right. Now, I do have a couple more questions for you. When you guys are standing on stage and you've never seen this crowd before, what makes someone in that crowd stand out to you? Like, what catches your attention the most?
Ooh, okay, I gotta get started with the last show.
Double D's.
For sure.
Last show, I had a group of 4 girls that were just staring at me. They didn't look anywhere else, and pretty much they would say, "Yo, throw me a drumstick, throw me a drumstick," and I'd throw them a stick, and then they'd look at me like,
I think some girl bought a drumstick for $20 off
for
another
$20
girl.
bucks.
She bought a
Yeah.
drumstick from another
Pretty
girl.
sick.
You're in high demand, man.
He is.
I know, aren't I?
He's a very talented.
But pretty much at the end of the show, I had thrown probably 10 drumsticks, and literally just looked at my stick bag and was like,
Gone.
"If I break a stick in this last song, I have no more sticks."
And it was
You gotta pay attention.
it's really important. Like for me growing up, I always had this dream that I'm gonna meet, my main idol. And how cool would it be if he hung out with me and he actually, didn't just say, "Oh, there's another fan. No, hi, I'm gonna sign this and you're gone." No, there are these girls that came up to me and I actually went out of my way to find a Sharpie because it just complete silence and we had no pens. None of us had any pens.
Yeah.
It was like
Very ill prepared.
yeah.
unprepared.
Anyway, so when I'm staring out in the crowd, like
Not done my
you know what I mean?
So, pretty much, this girl came up to me and she was, said that she knew who I was from other bands and she knew who we were. And I actually took her, I don't want to say on a date, but we ended up at Denny's later that night and spent like hours just hanging out with her and her friends, and just that's the experience I want to give every single fan. Treat them as if they're meeting their idols and just...
It is possible.
You went
It
on
is
a date
possible.
after the show. I didn't know
At
that.
With my girlfriend.
With Danny.
And
Was anybody else with you, or was it just you and that girl?
Oh, my girlfriend.
You took her on a date with your girlfriend.
You're on a date with your girlfriend. That's awesome. She must be very
great.
understanding.
I think for me, I mean, any girls that basically look at you and look you in the eye, you can obviously tell when there's that genuine connection, and that's pretty sick, you know. And then, you know, when you have girls that are singing along with you and
Or
you know the
guys.
songs. Or guys, shout out to guys too.
Poor guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
anybody
anybody that's willing to, you know,
emote back to you, because when you're up there, you're like emotion. It's like woof, it's energy. So you can tell when people are like, you're looking down, they're just like, you know, checking out their Facebook or whatever, or if they're like literally like into it. And that's what I play to those people.
and Sean,
That pay that look
Yeah.
that look at me.
ditto.
Ditto. It works for everything.
We play to the people that look back at us.
All right, guys. Now, my last question is more of a little game. We're gonna
Let's
see
do it.
how good we are at guessing. Okay? I'm gonna go around to each of you guys, and I'm gonna play along too. Give us 2 truths about yourself and 1 lie.
Oh, I love this game.
We've got to figure out which one's the lie. I can't wait to see what happens with you guys with my
Oh,
questions.
man.
All right, we're gonna start with you, Sean.
Start with me. Okay. All right. Man. Okay. I have a child. Wait. How many?
Two truths and a lie.
I have a child.
All right.
I've stolen a car. And
2 truths and a lie.
hold on.
This is the scary thing. Maybe we shouldn't be asking this question.
He's like, wait.
And I've never been to Australia.
So are
I don't-
we
I know
supposed
you
to
don't-
answer the question?
I know you don't have a goat, so you don't have a kid,
What? Oh.
and you've never stolen a car.
And
You've been to Australia.
I'm pretty
The
sure
lie,
this-
no, the lie is the fact that you've never been to Australia. Because I've seen your child.
Yeah.
He's got a really fat
No,
7-year-old.
I've never been to Australia.
Oh, who's that kid that's always hanging out at your house?
That was kind of like a double negative. That was like kind of a trick.
So now I'm confused, guys. I'll throw that out there.
Yeah, I'm super confused.
He's never been to Australia. The other things were lies.
Apparently his brain doesn't function either,
He
so.
has no child. He's kind of blondie.
I've stolen a car and I've never been to Australia.
Jeez.
Never fair enough.
This guy stole a car. All right, deputies, now you found your...
It was his mom's.
All right, myself. All right. I have been on tour in South America. I have played Division I college football. And I've had 2 girlfriends at one time.
Ooh.
When did you go to South America?
I'm gonna say the lie is South America.
Nope, that's true.
Is it?
I think it's
Cool.
a girlfriend.
Really?
Well, what was
He's a
the first
really
thing you
sweet
said?
guy.
Yeah, I've never had 2 girlfriends at one
Never
time.
had-
That's a good thing, though.
One at a
That's
time,
good
one at a
thing.
time.
That's a good thing.
Oh, so you've never dated 2 girls at once?
No, I haven't.
That's good.
I'm a nice man.
Don't change
I have
that.
sisters, and I know how to do it.
All right, how about you?
They're very emotional.
2 truths and 1 lie.
I'm gonna sit this one out, guys. You guys can answer.
Let's see. I play drums. I have a really
Big heart.
damn it!
That's the line, that's the line.
I have a heart problem as well, and I'm from California.
Well, I know you're from California.
Oh, yeah.
You're not, are you?
Not.
Are you the one from Tennessee?
I'm from Arizona.
I'm
from Arizona.
Arizona, and I am terrible at guessing, guys.
Yeah, it's all good.
Even though I see more California than
All right, Blake. Let him know.
I peed off an airplane wing at 12,000 feet. I
I wonder.
I wonder.
2 truths.
Yes.
I'm deathly afraid of spiders and snakes, and I killed Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 lies and 1 truth.
Wrong game, buddy.
So close. All right. So.
I never killed
What's
Miley
yours?
Cyrus.
I'm curious. I'm curious.
I have.
Yeah, I want to hear your deal.
Do this. You have
All right.
questions?
Let's hear
Okay,
it.
2 truths, 1 lie.
No, seriously, I did pee off the wing in there.
You
What?
I swear to you,
That's
that is the truth.
crazy.
The plane was crashed though, and I was on top of a mountain.
What?
I swear to you, in Utah.
All right.
All right.
I
Let's
pictures
see.
of it.
All right. I'm a black belt in martial arts.
That's true.
I have traveled to 3 countries outside of the U.S., outside North America, and I'm the second oldest of 15 kids.
Holy shit.
Wow.
You are from Tennessee.
You are from Tennessee, and what was the other one?
The
You're,
travel.
yeah, no.
I think the traveling one.
Yeah, the traveling one.
I think
That
the
one.
traveling one's
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
I think
You guys are correct.
Yes, shout out.
They're excellent at guessing.
Yes.
I'm not.
It's all good.
So, go
Well, I
ahead.
wouldn't put it past you to be a black belt.
I actually am.
That's
What do you
fantastic.
do?
Now I
What are
will
the names of
not.
all your siblings?
Riku Kempa. Oh my goodness. Okay, my siblings.
Wait, no, wait, I want to hear this
15.
karate thing.
I was started martial arts when I was 5 years old, and I was in it for almost 15 years. A 3rd degree black belt in Rubei
1 year for
Kai.
every sibling.
What's that? What is that?
It's a form of Kempo out of Okinawa, Japan.
Wow.
It's more of a self-discipline than it is business life protection, so...
Can you give us an example on our drummer?
Yeah.
He just looked at me. I like how you were the drummer under the belt, not you.
Let's go. We could do this.
We could do this.
Ready? Not my fans.
Alright, hang on guys, we'll do this.
All right, let's do it. Let's see it. Here it is.
Okay.
Do I just...
Go ahead.
Oh! And Sean Carney is taken down.
Alright.
I
Dang.
hope you just didn't hurt him. He's kind of sensitive.
Dang.
No worries, well
That
that's
was awesome. Don't mess with it.
He shouldn't be that physically excited to get tossed around by a girl, but
Yeah. No
It happens. It happens.
it's a physical response.
Well, thank you guys so much for
We
sitting down
appreciate
with
it.
me. I had a blast. That is going to wrap things up from here. I'm going to go ahead and sit and chill, watch some more of their rehearsal, bring some footage to you
Shout
later
out.
on. Hope you guys enjoy it. So until then,
Thank you. And by the way, make sure you go to PCHcrew.com. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Drink
The easiest for free download by the end of the weekend.
Alrighty, guys. So
Get it.
until then, I will see you at the show.
Woo!